a sphere. How did Iran launch a missile at Diego Garcia? 4,000 kilometers. And it hit. Now I want you to stop and think about that for just one moment. Because how does a missile travel 4,000 kilometers in a straight line on a planet that is supposedly curving away beneath it the entire time? Nobody in the mainstream ever asks how. I am asking. And the answer changes everything. Let us do the actual mathematics here. Because this is not a feeling, this is geometry. On a globe with a circumference of 40,000 kilometers, the surface curves downward at approximately 8 inches per mile. Over 4,000 kilometers, roughly 2,500 miles. That curvature adds up to thousands of meters of drop beneath a straight line path. Now, a missile flies through the air. Air sits on the surface of the Earth. If the Earth curves, the air curves with it. So for a missile to travel in a straight line across that distance, it would have to be flying higher and higher above the surface as it goes, essentially flying off into space. Or it would have to be constantly correcting downward just to stay in the atmosphere. Neither of those things is what we are told happens. What we are told is that it flies level. That contradiction has never been explained to me in a way that holds up. And here is what really gets under my skin about this. The people who design these missiles, the engineers, the physicists, the military scientists, they are working with the most precise targeting systems ever built by human hands. We are talking about guidance computers that can put a warhead within meters of a target, thousands of kilometers away. Those systems are not guessing. They are not approximating. They are running calculations so precise that a small error in the assumed shape of the Earth would send the missile hundreds of kilometers off course. So here is the question nobody in that room will answer on camera. What shape of Earth are they calculating for? Because if they are calculating for a globe and their missiles are hitting targets, then either the globe model works for missile guidance but not for reality, which makes no sense, or the missiles are confirming something that the globe believers themselves cannot fully explain. Either way, there is a gap in the story, and I have never seen that gap closed. So what do you actually do with this? You start by rejecting the diagrams they give you, because honestly, every diagram of a missile trajectory I have ever seen in a mainstream source shows a smooth arc that conveniently fits the globe narrative, without ever explaining the physics of why that arc exists. You go and find the original guidance equations used in ballistic missile programs, not the summaries, not the explainer videos, the actual raw maths. And then you ask one simple question: does this equation assume a flat surface or a curved one? Because I promise you, when you find the honest answer to that question, you are going to feel something shift. You have been looking at diagrams your whole life.
Acum vă întreb eu, pe câte unii, credeți că ăia care au fost înaintea noastră și au fost mult mai avansați decât noi erau niște fraieri? Nu erau, frate. Și dacă vă întrebați de ce faza cu globul, este un singur răspuns. Tocmai ca să te scoată din facerea lui Dumnezeu, care îți spune exact cum este pământul. Și odată ce nu crezi în ceea ce spune Dumnezeu și crezi în ceea ce face omul, atunci planul este reușit să te deconecteze.